Hello, I'm Plumpy from Whatculture.com, and I'm joined by Peter from Whatculture.com. Hello,
me.
Peter.
Hi.
Hi, welcome to the news.
Thanks.
Because it's John Cena news and Bumble news. That's right.
And Bumble news.
Correct, Bumblebee.
Is it the same news?
It is the same piece of news.
Right, not just two completely unrelated stories.
No.
One about wrestling, one about insects.
No, I'm afraid not.
Right,
Although,
okay.
Wouldn't that be lovely?
Yeah, that would be nice.
And instead, Bumblebee is the first spin-off in the perceived and proposed Transformers cinematic universe.
Yeah, we all want a cinematic universe now.
Well, you want it, you got it, Peter. Basically, they want to parlay Transformers into a universe of films and make all the money under the sun.
Yeah.
Bumblebee is going to be set in 1987, which is the year I was born.
Oh, that's nice.
Bumblebee is going to take refuge in a junkyard in California and looked after by Haley Steinfeld. You remember her from True Grit?
Yeah, so this is like a prequel then to Transformers.
I guess so.
Because they're pretty much set kind of modern, current, present day.
I'm pretty sure the first Transformers movie had Bumblebee taking refuge somewhere and learning to be someone's friend.
Right, but it wasn't in 1987.
No, it sure wasn't, Peter.
So, you know, maybe he just goes around doing that, using people. He might be some kind of psychopath. You know, he drains all the resources he can like a leech from a single person, leaves them broken and unable to trust anyone ever again, and then moves on to the next junkyard.
Yeah.
We'll find out. In what year?
In 1987.
No, 2019.
Oh, that's when it's coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry,
That's
I was
when
a
we'll
little
find
bit
out.
distracted by your sort of, like...
Could happen.
It was like Lynchian Transformers cinematic universe.
Right.
Which, you know, I'd watch. But the big news is, the reason why we're all here, and I've gathered you here, is that John Cena is going to be in Bumblebee.
Inside him.
In the maybe.
Car? Yeah.
I might drive inside Bumblebee.
Possibly.
John Cena, who is carving out a lovely career in Hollywood.
Yeah.
He has been in Sisters, Trainwreck, The Wall, I believe.
Right.
Daddy's Home, haven't seen that.
Oh, yeah. I saw that in a list we did once. Yeah.
Was it good? Or did
Well,
we write well about it?
Yeah, I don't know what the film's like, but...
He's very charismatic, he's very funny, he's been on Saturday Night Live, and he is very much positioning himself as kind of the second most affable wrestler in the world behind Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Right, but I think he's a bit more wholesome than Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson wears shades and probably a bit of leather.
Are you saying that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson isn't wholesome, considering... Have you seen him smile?
I've seen him smile. I don't know, I feel like I think The Rock looks a bit more like he's a marvel of science than...
Yes.
Whereas Cena, I know he's still like huge and, you know, could snap me with one finger, but I think he looks a bit more subdued.
I say Cena looks a bit less real than The Rock. Have you seen John Cena in clothes? It's a weird sight.
Yeah.
He buys bad suits and wears them in public.
I mean, I'm not the expert on what wrestlers look like and what they should be like or anything, so maybe I'm just full of shit.
I also like the fact that Transformers for a while has been a franchise which has had Mark Wahlberg as the kind of figurehead.
Right.
And now they're spinning off into a cinematic universe. They've gone with John Cena.
John Cena.
Who, as he says in Trainwreck, looks like Mark Wahlberg ate Mark Wahlberg.
Right.
So that's nice.
Yeah.
I like that. But we don't know who John Cena is going to be playing in Bumblebee, scheduled for release. I can give you the exact date, in fact.
Oh, really?
December 21st, 2018.
Oh, this is the thing. This is because Star Wars isn't coming out in December, and it's like, oh, maybe that's good because they're not going to be competing.
Well, they are going to be competing, but not against Star Wars, against Aquaman.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, that week in December, or that time in December 2018, is when Aquaman's coming out.
It's a busy old time.
Can the superstar power of John Cena quell the DC machine? We can only find out. But while I have you here, Peter, you're not into your wrestling as much as other people are of Whatculture.com.
Well, don't know about that.
So I've decided we have a little bit of fun. I would ask you 3 questions about John Cena, and you'd ask me 3 questions about Bumblebee.
Okay.
And we see who can get the most of them right.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So I've got here questions for wee Peter, for you are a small lad.
I am very small.
How many world title reigns has John Cena had?
How many world title reigns? See, if he's really good, you know, that number might actually be above 0 but less than...
It should only be 1,
Right,
shouldn't it?
yeah, you see what I mean? I'm
But
going to
it's
say...
not.
But it's not. No, I'm going to say... I don't even know how long he's been, you know, up there at the top, you know, in terms of years, but I'll say like 3.
3 world title reigns. The correct answer
I think he might have held it.
is 16.
16?
Yes.
So he lost it and got it back and lost it and got it back.
Yeah,
and
he's lost it loads. He's lost it more than anyone. But yeah, he's rubbish, isn't he?
I mean, I just thought he was like
At that
one of the
Peter
best.
Austin.
Yeah.
Let John Cena know what at that Peter Austin has been saying about him. Peter Austin, what is your first Bumblebee
I was just saying he was so great, he only lost it twice. That's all I was saying. Question 1. Michael Bay based Bumblebee on which actor famous for movies from the 1980s?
I'm gonna say, because the qualities of Bumblebee is he's not as tall, he's quite lively, he's a little bit of a kid.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say like a young dude, famous for the 80s.
Films from the 80s, not exclusively.
Kevin Bacon.
Michael Bay based Bumblebee on Michael J. Fox.
Ah, of course he did.
You were right, little kid, a little bit like...
I don't know why I thought Kevin Bacon.
Marty McFly.
Footloose.
Incidentally, Optimus Prime was based on Liam Neeson,
Oh,
apparently.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Question number 2, John Cena question. In what study is John Cena a doctor?
Wow. He's a doctor.
He is.
Are you allowed to tell me whether it's honorary or did he do this?
I haven't seen a certificate of authenticity, but we have but his word to take for it that he is a doctor in this field.
Okay, I'm now wondering if it's some kind of sarky remark like I'm a doctor in pounding your ass or something like
Right,
that.
Jules, Jesus.
Yeah, I'm gonna have faith in him. I'm gonna say he's a doctor of some kind of academic field, and it's not, you know, just a catchphrase.
Okay.
I think John Cena is a doctor of English literature.
I'm afraid not. He is a doctor in thugonomics.
Thugonomics. I was right the first time. Adam Blompier.
Yes.
To the nearest foot, how tall is Bumblebee?
Ah.
Now there are 2 sources here.
Okay.
And it basically gives you more like a 3 or 4 foot radius because Michael Bay is on record giving one height, whereas the official guide gives a completely different height.
Okay. I'm going to say 50 feet.
You'd be exceedingly wrong. The highest one of those 2 sources is Michael Bay, who says he's 17.5 feet tall. He did say he's smaller than the others. The official...
But he's as tall as a house, though, isn't he?
Well, yeah.
I guess the houses aren't 50 feet.
The houses are like 20 odd feet.
Yeah,
aren't they?
I've made a
like
mistake.
20, 30 feet. The official guy says he's 16 feet tall. That's 4.88 meters. But Bay sort of overcompensated a little bit.
I see. No, he's bigger.
Yeah.
What is John Cena's famous catchphrase and accompanying hand gesture?
I don't know the hand gesture, but I think I do actually know the catchphrase.
Well, tell you what, could you attempt what you think the gesture might be whilst saying the catchphrase?
John Cena, of course, very famous for walking into the centre of the ring and going, "You can't see me." Yeah?
Can you teach me that, Peter? You can't see me. That's even better.
Yeah.
It is that, of course.
Oh, I guess that makes sense, because I can't see now.
Oh, hands in the way, but it is
God.
moving quite... I can see through the fingers when they move. Final question. We've not got any of these right. Well, you mean you got that half right. So I just need to get this half right.
Okay, well, this is a 50-50 shot. This is true or false.
Oh, okay. I can do this.
You just have to decide whether this is real or whether I've made it up.
Okay.
True or false? In 2010, Bumblebee was one of 5 inducted into the Transformers Hall of Fame during a ceremony at BotCon.
True.
That's absolutely true.
Hey!
It was in there alongside
What a silly thing.
Optimus Prime and Megatron and 2 others that I wasn't really aware of. And since then, the likes of Michael Bay has been inducted into
He's not a robot.
I know. Maybe it's
is he?
a really good disguise.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So that is our news. John Cena is going to be in Bumblebee. Bumblebee slated for release on December 21st, 2018. More Bumblebee news as and when we get it. Who do you think John Cena is going to be playing? Who would you like him to play? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I've been Plumpy from Whatculture.com, and I've been joined by...
Thugonomics.
Yeah, Thugonomics. Straight up. A doctorate.
Peter.
Show him respect.
Yeah.
He didn't study for 3 years to be called Mr. Cena.
No, that's true.
Bye, everyone.